Yes, ma'am, at the table. This is my very first formal lesson. The standard I am addressing is standard 3.3, which is employ existing and emerging technologies to access, evaluate, and disseminate information. And 3.2, which is to model and promote the standard of conduct, ethics, and integrity to the use of the internet and other print and electronic sources. In other words, I will be working with second graders to teach them about digital citizenship. Today we're going to be using a CuriePod. Students will log into their Chromebook. They will be able to take answers and vote on those answers. And they will also have scenario cards that they go through to determine how they would handle that type of situation as being a good digital citizen. No, I'm all good.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much. No, that's my mentor. Yeah. All right, second grade. Ham. Oh, I love it. One more time. Ham. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being willing to hear my lesson today, for being my class that I was so excited about to have. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to learn a little bit about digital citizenship, okay? And what it means to be a good online citizen. So through your Seesaw, you should have clicked on the link. Okay, very good. And it should ask you to enter a PIN. Thumbs up if your computer is asking you to enter a PIN. All right, great job, love it. Okay, the PIN that you need to enter is right up here. No spaces. So 579 and then 043. It's going to ask you to put in your name. Just put in your first name. And then it's going to give you a silly name. That way we don't really know who everybody is, but I know. Does that make sense? So we've got Curious Pasta, Jumping Fish. You're Curious Pasta. I love it. All right. Touch your nose. Touch your nose if it says that you are in and you have your silly name. Touch your nose. Oh, touch your nose. Voice is off. Touch your nose. So, if you see your name up here, that means that you are ready to go. Okay. This is called a CuriePod. It's like Google Slides, except it's interactive. In other words, we're going to talk about some things. You are going to tell me some things on your computer, and then we're going to get to vote. We're going to see who got the most votes, okay? And we're going to get to do some drawing on our computer. How does that sound? Yeah? Okay, let's begin. Oh my goodness. So today, like I described, we are going to be digital detectives, which means online safety. So whenever your computer says to look up here, it's because this is the only slide you can see. Okay? All right. Have you ever played a detective before? Even pretended? Okay, you've played Clue. That's like being a detective. You've played Clue, so you've played some games where you had to think through the mystery, right? So, what do detectives do? They find clues. They find the answer to the mysteries. What do you mean they wonder? Okay, so as they're going around and looking for their clues, they're wondering about how those clues fit together, right? To make the mystery and to solve it. What does it mean, though, by digital detective? When you think digital, what do you think that means? An online detective. Very good. So you can be a real world detective or you can be an online detective. Okay? Are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Okay, here is our learning objectives for today. After this, you will be able to tell me what digital citizenship is, identify the importance of online safety and practicing safe online behavior. You're going to be able to recognize between good and bad examples of being a good digital citizen, and you're going to apply your own knowledge, what you know about what being a digital citizen is in real life examples, right? How are we feeling about that? Okay. All right, here is your first activity. So in just a minute, when I press start activity, do you see that 3 minutes? You are going to have 3 minutes to answer these 3 questions. Now, maybe you just answer one of them or a couple of them, but I want you to be thinking. So right now, before I start this, think to yourself, what are some things you enjoy doing online? What are some ways we can be safe online? And how can we be kind and respectful to others online? Now, the cool thing about this is you don't have to write complete sentences. You can just tell me some words about maybe online, you like reading books. Maybe you like gaming, okay? Some ways we can be safe online. What are some ways we could be safe? What are some ways we could be safe?
You don't recognize the number, don't answer.
Absolutely. If you're on a phone or something and you're getting a call and you don't recognize the number, should you answer that without your parents?
No.
Absolutely not. What's another way? That's okay. We can come back when you remember it. Right here.
If you're playing a game where people are not safe and can go on it, don't get on the game.
Very good. So what I hear you saying is if you're playing a game and other people can join that game and you don't know who they are, it's probably safe that you don't play it, right? I like that. Good. Yes, ma'am. Don't give people your personal information, which is why when they ask you to put in your name, they're wanting you to put in like a code name, right? Only one that you would know. Do we give our passwords out to people? No. Oh my goodness, and we use strong passwords. That's right. Okay, I can add a little bit of extra time when we're done in these 3 minutes if we need it. But are we ready? Okay, after this 3 minutes is up, we are going to vote on the answers that we agree with the most. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, when I press start activity, a slide is going to pop up on your computer and you're going to tell me some things. Sound good? And I'm going to walk around and help. All right. Remember, you can just hit space and type some words. Spell it as best you can. And then the last one, how can we be safe and respectful to others? Can we make sure we say kind things? Okay? So tell me those things. And guess what, guys? It's okay on the spelling. I know spelling isn't perfect right now. I'm just worried about what your answers are. So if you want to go back and keep answering stuff, go ahead and do that. That's okay. Remember, that's okay. It's not a big deal if you didn't get to finish. Okay. You're going to see here that it says start voting. You are going to have 1 minute on your screen. You're going to see people's answers, but you don't know whose they are. Between the answers that pop up, you're going to choose which answers you think best answer these 3 questions. Does that make sense? Okay, yes ma'am.
Can you vote your own?
If yours pops up, you sure can. Okay, voting. It will end after 1 minute, okay? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. Remember, click on the one that you think best fits. You will vote on more than one, yes. You click on one. There it goes. So now click on one of those. It just took a second, but you're going to read through those, and whichever one you think best answers those questions, you're going to click on that vote. Remember, we don't know whose is whose. That's why I gave you a silly name. So vote on one and keep going. Just click on it. Once you click on one, it's going to bring up 2 more. So once you vote on one, it's going to bring up some more. So keep going through the voting process. And in 6 seconds, it's going to tell us which ones were voted on the most. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so our top three, we have, when playing Blooket, don't put your real name. Is that something that we shouldn't do if we're playing Blooket at home?
Yeah.
Right. Now at school it's a little bit different, but if you're at home playing Blooket, you should not put your real name. Okay, second most voted with 8 votes, actually tied. Playing games, mostly Roblox, and magic tiles. 3 and, yes queen, I can be safe. By, how can we be safe by? Okay, just tell us, how can we be safe? Not share your name and password. Great job. Okay. So another thing someone enjoys, 2nd grade, is have fun and play games. And I enjoy hanging with my siblings and friends. Now, are these people they know? Siblings and friends?
Yes.
Yeah, so would that be safe?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, good job.
Can we do it again?
There are going to be some more, but let's talk. That will stop. All right, let's explore. 2nd grade, Ham. Ham. I know you know that call, which means that your voices are off and your eyes are up here. It says on your computer that you should be looking up here, so please do so. Thank you very much. All right, we talked about what is digital citizenship. It means using technology safely and responsibly, right? It includes being kind to others online. Do we want to send others mean, nasty messages? No. It means protecting our personal information. You told me we don't share our real name or our passwords. And thinking before we share something. For example, you should use your nickname in instead of your real name to stay smart. When we share something, do we want to make sure that it's appropriate before we share?
Yes.
Absolutely. Do we want to share anything that a friend sent us? No. Why not?
Because it's our own information.
It's your own information and your friend sent it to you. If they wanted the world to know about it, they would send it out, right? Okay. Okay. This is a drawing one. You're going to get to draw, and then we're going to vote on our favorite drawing. So, here is the task, detectives. Draw what being a good digital citizen looks like to you. Digital citizenship, being safe and kind. Only using the internet on devices that are trusted. And being careful and protected. So, give me an example of something you could draw. Give me an example of something you could draw. Right here. Okay. Right here.
You could draw like something like a game and then like not doing anything else.
Okay, you could draw somebody playing a game. Could you also maybe draw like a speech bubble and maybe they're saying something kind? You could also draw that, absolutely. What else?
You can draw them playing on like different games, but only games where if there's like a game where you can play with your friends, only games where you can see your friend's username.
That's right. So maybe you can draw you and your friend holding a computer and you could write friends, right? Because we know those people. Okay? All right, so you're going to be able to touch your computer screen in just a second, and you're going to be able to draw. Don't panic if you accidentally touch something. We will help you, okay? All right, and if we need more than 3 minutes, I will add a little bit of time. All right, are we ready, detectives?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So it should be the pen. Click the pen. And you can draw yourself. You can draw some friends. You can even draw yourself, just your face, and another friend's face, and you're saying nice things to each other like you're online. Oh, that's a great computer. That's okay. So you can just take the eraser right here. And just take that. Oh, so you want to go back and just touch the pencil up here? Oh, that's great. I'm seeing people drawing themselves with a computer. I'm seeing people doing bubbles, speech bubbles, saying kind things to other people online. You can add a text. So there is a text box where you can type if you want. You have a little bit of time to play around with the features. And again, I'll add more time if we need, okay?
My mom can make it this long.
That's okay. I can add more time.
Why do you use this one?
There's a text box right here.
How do I put the text in it?
There you go. Yes. That's okay. If you want to continue editing, you can, or if you're submitted, just hang out until we're ready, okay? You've got another minute. I'm seeing some great drawings, though. Now remember, we're going to be voting on these, so don't write your name, because nobody knows whose they are. That's why you get silly names. Remember, if you want to submit before time is up, you absolutely can. You have 15 seconds. At this time, the 15 seconds is going to end, so we can make sure we get to everything we need. Up here. Oh, it'll say it down here at the bottom. You just haven't scrolled all the way, but that's okay. It'll force submit once it's over. All right. I saw some great things, so let's start our voting. Oh, Ham. Some of you remembered one more time. Ham. And guess what? It's okay if you didn't finish it. Remember how we voted on the words on that first one? We're going to vote this time, but on the drawings. So it's going to show you two drawings. You vote on the one you want and keep going, okay? All right, here we go. Let's start our voting. Okay, so it should show you two drawings. Remember, we're looking for drawings that show good digital citizenship.
These are all very bad. You see mine?
It is hard to draw, you're right. And remember, it will end. Yes, it'll show you the time up there. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, second grade, waiting for you. Thank you. Okay, in first place with 8 votes, we have a speech bubble saying, "You are kind." Would we agree with that? Show me if you agree. Thank you so much. In second place, but also first, because it does have 8 votes, we have "Thank you." And what was this going to be? That's okay. What were you wanting to say? Oh, you're welcome. So are we being kind? Absolutely. All right, and our last one. They are being safe because I see 2 people right here. They're on computers, but they've noted that this is their sister. Is that a person that's safe to play with? Absolutely. Great job. All right, Ham. Hey guys, thank you so much. I need your attention very quickly, okay? Here's some things we want to talk about for some online safety before we jump into our scenarios. Steps for online safety. Everybody up here, because your screen is only up here right now. You think before you click. Always ask an adult before clicking on any links or ads. Should we just randomly click on things? Absolutely not. Use strong passwords. Create passwords that are hard to guess and keep them a secret. Do you just want to use your first and last name? No. Right? Do you want to tell your special buddy, like, hey, guess what? You can play on mine. Here's my password. Do you want to do that? No. And be kind. Even if someone is not being kind to you online, what should you do?
Just be kind to them and they might be kind to you.
That's right. Be kind to them, and hopefully they'll be kind to you. But if that doesn't happen, what else could you do?
Hack them.
No, we're not going to hack anybody.
Hack them.
What should we do? Who should we tell?
A parent.
We should tell a parent or our teacher, like, I am trying to be kind to this person and they're not being nice. Okay? Okay. Now, we're going to take a poll. So you're going to get to vote automatically on which of these passwords is the strongest. Okay, so is it A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is it B, my pet name? Or is it C, with all these different letters and all these different signs? You get to vote, okay? 1 minute. And go. You decide which password is the strongest. All right, so Pam, thank you so much. So from what I'm seeing, oh wait, I asked for your attention. Please make sure you're doing that. What I see with 14 votes is that strong pass would be the best. Why? It has a capital S that has the dollar sign. What does it have at the end?
An exclamation point.
An exclamation point. What does it have after the P?
Like, email.
The at sign, like almost like you're doing your email. Now, it has all these different characters and letters. Is that a lot harder to guess?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I see some friends chose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, it is a password, but why might it not be the best password? Why not?
Because normally people like to count up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by
Mhm.
ones, and if they do it for a password, they could get onto your account.
They might be able to guess that a little bit more easy. And I see that someone put my pet name. Now, if your pet has a very peculiar name, meaning it's a little bit different, and you put some special characters in there, like in Strong Pass, that might be a very strong password, okay? So think about those things. All right. Okay, here's some online safety myths. I'm going to go through this kind of quick. Myth: it's safe to share everything online. True or false? False. Never share personal information. True or false? Only strangers can be mean online. Cap. False. Even friends can be unkind sometimes. True. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Everybody's listening. Everybody's listening. Some things that we want to make sure we do is we've learned about creating strong passwords, not sharing our information, or anything like that. We also want to be sure that we only go to websites that we trust. Okay? We also want to make sure that, is it facts? Is it giving us true information, or is it just an opinion? And if you're not sure, you need to ask an adult, right? We never just want to click on anything. Okay. Before we start this, I'm going to give you a scenario, okay? I'm going to give you a scenario based on your colored table, right? This is the teacher example. So it says, scenario 7, the online order. Your mom wants to order a new toy for you online. How can you help her make sure the website is safe? So when you get your scenario, you and your table are going to read it. So as a class, let's talk about what are some ways we can guide our parents into making sure that they're accessing a safe website. What are some things we can do? Okay, right back here. Okay, so we probably don't want to trick them, but maybe we could tell them, hey, mom or dad, it's smart not to use your real name when you're accessing a website. Could we tell them that? Yeah. Okay. What's another way we could keep them safe?
Like if you have to do a code, to get into the website.
Uh-huh.
You should do, if they want to get into like not safe website with a code, you should type in another code.
Oh, okay. So maybe if it's prompting you for a password or a special code, you want to make sure that that is a trusted code, right? Well, that might be easy to guess, right? Could be. Do we want to ask our parents, hey, mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, whoever it might be, have you used this website before? Could that be something we want to make sure that they know it's a good website? Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I have these scenarios. You and your table group are going to read them. Don't close your Chromebook. Leave it exactly where it is. I'm going to give you some time to read through these, and then I'm going to ask for your feedback. Okay? So blue table. Red table. Green. Where's my green? Here you are. Orange. Purple. And my light okay, so we're cleaning up and we're talking. So read your scenario out loud. Don't worry about your computer. You're looking at your scenario. If you need help reading it, please let me know. You're all looking at it and talking about it. Okay? Hey guys, the scenario is right here. Okay? So, as a table, as blue table, it's called the Funny Cat Video. You found a funny cat video online. You want to share it with the class. How do we make sure it's appropriate to share at school? So what are some things we can do to make sure a video we found that we thought was funny is okay to share with us? Ask parents. Ask the teacher.
Because parents aren't at school, so no teacher.
That's right. We want to make sure we want to ask our teacher. Do we want to watch the whole video to make sure there's nothing in it that could be bad?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Decline. Absolutely. So y'all talk about certain things. What are some things that are I'm going to ask you some questions about your scenario. Ham. Okay, I heard some good conversation. Everybody back in their seats? Everybody back in their seats. Thank you so much. Okay, when I call on your table, if someone will read your scenario very loud so I can hear you, and then give me some ideas that you talked about. Okay, give me some ideas. So it looks like red table's eager. Read your scenario. We want to see if we agree, so listen in. Go ahead. Or if you need me to read it, I'll come get it. So Maria received a mean message from a classmate online. Maria now feels sad and she doesn't know what to do. What did you discuss, Red Table? Go ahead.
We discussed maybe that we can delete her from the texting app and just have other friends.
Okay.
Or maybe like whenever we go to school, because like she's classmate,
Uh-huh.
we could just say, hey, I don't want that text me that is due.
Hey, Red Table's talking, so you're not. Thank you.
And like you can say that and they might delete the text.
Absolutely. So 2 situations I heard was maybe if she can't stop saying mean things, maybe she doesn't need to be your friend and needs to be removed from your texting app. Or have that communication with her that says, hey, that wasn't very nice of you. I didn't really feel good when you sent that message, and kind of see where it goes from there. Great job. Okay, my light green table. Nice and loud, please.
Scenario 2. Copyright or copy wrong. John finds a cool picture online and wants to use it for his school project. He asks the website owner for permission first.
Okay, so what did your table discuss? So what I'm hearing is that John, right? He found a picture online that he wants to use, and it's not his picture, right? What did he do though?
He asks the website owner first.
He asked the owner if he could use his picture. Guys, are we allowed to just use anything we want off the internet that we didn't create? No. So what did you and your table mate discuss?
We didn't discuss anything because I couldn't think of anything, but
Okay.
Aiden was just like doing nothing.
Okay, well, talk to me now. What do you think it would be? Would it be copyright or copy wrong?
Copy wrong.
Okay, why do you think copy wrong?
I don't really know what they mean, but I think it means like wrong or like right.
Okay, meaning he found something that he wanted to use, right?
Yeah.
He asked for permission instead of just using it without permission. So would that be the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do? But he asked for permission.
And the permission thing was the right thing, but like he didn't ask his parents.
Oh, so what I hear you saying is that asking for permission was the right thing, but he also should have asked his parents just in case maybe it was something that wasn't safe. I like that. So that could kind of be copyright and wrong. Good job. All right, Orange Table, talk to me.
Okay. Scenario 3: sharing info. Sarah is chatting with someone she met online. The
Girls.
person asks for her home address. Sarah politely declines and tells her parents.
Okay. So what I heard the scenario was Sarah was chatting with someone online, yes?
Yes.
This person she doesn't know, but they asked for her personal information. She declined. What does decline mean?
Like hang up. Refuse.
She refused. She told them no, and then what did she do?
Told her parents.
She told her parents. Orange Table, what do you think about that?
I think that she did the right thing, and that if she gave him the phone number, she would not be the smartest person, and she would have done the opposite thing what I have done. I would have done.
Very good. So what I hear Orange Table saying is she did the right thing by telling them, no, I'm not sharing my personal information with you, and alerting her parents, right? Was that online safety? Did she do online safety? Very good. All right, Purple. Purple, tell me.
Scenario 5. Secret code. Your friend asks you for the password to your favorite game. Is it a good idea to share? Why or why not?
Okay, so your friend, maybe it's your best friend, says, hey, I really would like to play on your account. Can you give me your password? Is that the best thing to do? No. Okay, Purple Table, why or why not?
Because
Boys, why or why not? That's right. Although they might be your best friend in the whole world and you can trust them, your information might get out there from sharing it with that one person, right? We don't want that to happen. Okay? All right, which tables need to go still? Green and blue? All right, green, and then we'll end with blue.
Scenario 4. The mean comics. Your friend posts a drawing online. Someone leaves a mean comment about it. How would you feel? What could you do?
Okay, so the scenario is your friend posts a drawing, right? Somebody leaves a mean comment to your friend about their drawing. What did y'all discuss, Green Table, that you might do?
You said it would probably make us upset if our drawing got a mean comment. So we would tell our parents that someone's not being nice.
Very good. So it would probably upset you as their friend. And you probably want to encourage your friend and tell them, you and your friend, that, hey, someone's not posting nice things, so that way an adult can handle it, right? Good job. Blue.
Scenario 6. The funny cat video.
The funny cat video. Okay.
You found a funny cat video online. You want to share it with your class. How can you make sure it's appropriate to share at school? We said you have to ask the teacher. Look, if the teacher's out of the room, you should wait for her to come back in the room.
So what I'm hearing you say is that you found a funny video online that you think the rest of your class is going to thinks is hilarious, right? But before we share anything with anybody, we should ask that adult. We should ask that teacher. That way they can make sure it's safe and there's nothing inappropriate on it, right? Oh, great job. Y'all have all come up with some great ideas. All right, let's show what we know. Okay, so put your scenarios down. Okay, we are going to end right here before we have our badge ceremony. Now, you're going to tell me what is one thing you learned about being safe online. Now, can you tell me more than one thing? Yes, I want you to tell me more than one. You've got 3 minutes to do it. You're going to type it all on that screen that pops up. Does that sound good? All right, are we ready?
Yes.
And instead of voting, you're going to get feedback from your computer that tells you how good your response is. You're going to get AI feedback. What's AI feedback?
AI reporting how good you did something.
Okay, but what is AI? Like, am I telling you?
No, I forgot what AI is.
Artificial intelligence, right? So this site is super smart that it's going to read your response and tell you how well you did. Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right, here we go, friends. Ready, set, go. Okay, so you're writing everything you learned about being safe online. So you could talk about not sharing passwords, not sharing personal information, being kind, reporting it to an adult, checking your website, oh, I'm seeing some great responses about never getting on a website that you don't trust, never share your password. Remember, you can spell as best you can. Never put your real name and always be kind. I love that. We're remembering to always be kind. You should never play a game with random people. absolutely not.
How do you spell it?
All right, 40 seconds, and then you're going to get some feedback. You're going to read some of that feedback, and I'm going to be able to post that up here, okay? Less than 8 seconds, and then we're going to see some AI feedback on your responses.
2, 1, time's up.
Love it. Okay, so some feedback. Never get on a game with random people. The AI feedback says, great job remembering to ask your parents before playing games with random people online. This helps keep you safe. And look, they've given you information. Next time, try to explain to your parents why it's important. You could say something like, asking my parents helps keep me safe from the strangers. This will make your answer even clearer. All right,
Oh yeah, I got it.
we need to get ready for lunch. So here's what I need you to do. Are you listening?
Yes.
I have your special badge. You are now certified digital detectives. So I'm going to come around, I'm going to hand you your badge, and then we're going to get ready to go to lunch. Does that sound good? All right. Once I give you your badge, would you like them to line up at the door? Yes. Okay, all right. You have digital certified detectives now. Good job. You have digital certified detectives. So close your book. I know. You could glue it in your thing. I couldn't get it all in there. You know what I'm saying? You are now digitally certified detectives. So we can come back and do like a little blue dot next to you like a face thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, I need you to very good job. I know. We have to get to lunch and put our Chromebooks away. We're just gonna set our Chromebooks on our desk. Get our lunch and line up. Okay? Yes, get in your regular order. Thank you so much. You were so wonderful. Thank you. Cheers. I love it. Thank you. Thank y'all. Cheers, squad. So that is the end of my lesson. This lesson plan combined standards to provide a comprehensive and engaging learning experience for second graders, equipping them with the knowledge and skills to navigate the digital world safely and responsibly. So by using the CuraPod, we were able to access an online platform. We also talked about being a good digital citizen. The students went through scenarios and gave feedback on how they would handle that. We also did voting. We took polls, and we worked with AI feedback to get information on their responses. So that concludes my video, and I think that's it. Thank you.